Will I ever make a Han Shot first shirt? Yeah, I have actually one on my a Han Shot first shirt on my Redbubble store. I don't think I have it on my TeePublic or God, was it TeePublic? Yeah, TeePublic. I've never said that word out loud. TeePublic. But yeah, go to redbubble.com and search for HelloGreedo, and it's on there. I'd like to make a couple more because that one kind of looks like a Wild West shirt. I like it, but I think I should make a few variations of you know, Han Shot first shirts. Is everything running smooth now? Because it is on my end. At least it says it is. I'm always wearing my helmet, man. Cool. Glad it's running smooth. If that's any indication on how bad the lag is. That was probably, what, 10, 15 seconds? Maybe a little more than that? Cool. Glad it's running smooth. Star Wars Demolition. No, I've never heard of that actually, Gerardo. No, I've never seen any of the Ewok movies. It's funny to me because I'm playing this game like I play all other like games or all other RPGs, where if I have the ability to play as like a wizard character with magic, I never do. I always play a warrior or a berserker or something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm playing this game just like that, just just swinging my lightsaber. I don't even know what force powers I have. I'd rather brute force assault. Defenseless little Jawas. I'm a wizard. Isn't that something that little Anakin says? That's a wizard. Wizard, Annie. Destroy the scavenger camp shield generator. Alright, how do I do that? What are your initial worries about the about Star Wars Battlefront? You know, I don't know. I really haven't thought about any worries or things that I'm worried about. I mean, it does kind of suck that there is. I mean, it 100% sucks that there's no server browser, because right now, or at least in a couple weeks from today, we'd all be playing on the HelloGreedo server. You know, if that was allowed. But I don't know. It's stupid, man. I just hope there's enough maps. I really hope there's and I didn't get to play the beta, I've said that before, computer issues, but I really hope there's like a Mos Eisley map where you're not just fighting in terrain, you're fighting in, you know, the town of Mos Eisley. It'd be a lot of fun. Oh. Speed bump. I'm playing this on the PC. What music do I listen to? I like Ryan Adams. I like all sorts of stuff. I've the past couple of years I've really been getting into stuff like really ambient stuff like Hammock and the Album Leaf. Explosions in the Sky is great. It's just such great like working music. If I'm working on a video or writing a script for a video or something like that, I can just put it on and I don't know, it's really great. And when I was deployed, I would fall asleep because the aviation berthing, because I was in Navy aviation, was right below, kind of like or right next to the engine room, and it was so hard to fall asleep. So I listened to a bunch of Hammock albums on repeat, and it would just lull me to bed. It's kind of funny, but. Are you still making a podcast, or has that idea fizzled out? Groot, I couldn't read your name in time. No, I have, me and my buddies have been talking about doing a podcast recently, actually, over Halloween when they came over. And we have a really good idea for one. It's all a matter of sitting down and doing it, but it'd be a lot of fun. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Put that on that? I doubt it. Nope. Opinion on anime. I've never watched it. I take that back. When I had to have been 11? 10 maybe? I watched Dragon Ball Z with my neighbor. I never really got into it, but I watched it because he was like super into it, but shock the engine. I'm assuming that's the engine. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had that power. I forgot I could shock shit. I like Force Unleashed 2, Richard Hollis. I've never played it, and in fact, I've never played this. This is the first time I've ever played it, so I'm enjoying it so far. And now you're about to see how bad I am at video games. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Shock them. Fuck them up. Ah. Never anticipate these cutscenes or these heavy rain type sequences. Nice, there we go. Have you ever played Star Wars Bounty Hunter? No, and I'm not too sure I know what that is, actually. Quick time events, that's right. Thanks for the clarification. Alice in Chains? Yeah, I love all that kind of stuff. Like, if I'm on a road trip or me and my wife are out back just drinking some beers, we always put on like a 90s alternative playlist. And yeah, I like all that kind of stuff. No, I've never been to Australia. I've always wanted to. That's one of the places I'd love to go. think I just cheated the system right there, but whatever. No! There we go. Follows Django Fett before episode 2. Huh. Yeah, I mean, this is cool for me because streaming and interacting with you guys, it gives me a reason to play all these old games that I never touched, you know? Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more. And if you guys have any recommendations, I'm going to put up like a poll on my website soon and just have a bunch of Star Wars games listed, and you guys can vote on which games you want me to play next. Did I not shock that engine, or what the hell? Do you like Star Wars? Never heard of him. Am I doing something wrong? Ah, no. I'm a dumbass. I just fell. What's my occupation? Right now this, and I do some freelance web stuff on the side. I don't have anything official set up or anything, but yeah. I gotta beat that boss again. But yeah, pretty much this. HelloGreedo. It's blown up so much recently, and it's just so great to see like Star Wars is back, you know. And I made the channel, God, maybe like a year and a half before Disney bought Lucasfilm, and way before they announced a new movie and everything. So I kind of made the channel when I just kind of loved Star Wars, and it seemed like it was on the back of everybody's mind. I mean, everybody loves it, but yeah, I just got lucky that they announced new movies and stuff, and now I have more content to do, you know. And it's fun because I like writing, and it's cool because I write everything first. You know, it's not like I talk off the top of my head. So that's the part of it that I really enjoy, is writing what I'm gonna say in my like trailer reviews and all that kind of stuff. As a 90s kid, did you like WWF? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was into it. No, I wasn't into WWF. I was into, I think it was WCW, right? With the Wolfpack, NWO. That's what I was into. Christoph, what did you think when you first saw the... I should probably be paying attention. What did you think when you first saw the scene where Vader tells Luke he's his father? God, you know, I've said it before. I really don't remember my initial thought. Oh my God, I'm gonna die again. This is ridiculous. Come on, shock this bastard. I was so young when I first saw Star Wars that, unfortunately, my memories of first seeing Star Wars have just faded. It's always been with me, you know. Something that I've always loved. Almost 30. Couple months. Alright, let's beat this motherfucker. I'm sick of this goddamn level. There we go. Have you seen any of the Aliens? Yeah, man. Actually, you know what? I've never seen the third one. I've seen all of the other ones. I've never seen the third one. I have I think what, the Alien Anthology? Alien, I think it has 4 movies on it. I have that on Blu-ray, but okay, there's some dudes over there. Do I like Doctor Who? Says Huessy. I've only seen 2 episodes, and it was with, those episodes were with the guy from, 28 Days Later. I liked it. It wasn't what I was expecting, actually. I don't know. I probably need to watch more episodes to get into it. I'm sure I would like it. No, I've never seen Prison Break. And yeah, I do like Red Letter Media. Their Phantom Menace review was one of the reasons that I started making videos on YouTube. I was like, wait, you can fucking do that and people can watch it? Oh man. Like I just had never thought about making shit until I saw that their videos. But yeah, they were hugely influential in what I did at the beginning. I think you can tell. And I even like their Half in the Bag show. I love that show. It's like my go-to when I have shit to do around the house. I just put that on, and they're usually like 30-minute episodes, and I just watch them or listen to them and laugh. Those guys are so fucking funny, man. Do I love cupping my own farts and sniffing them, says Harry C. Yes, it's my #1 thing to do. Sit down, watch some football, cup my farts and sniff them. There we go. What are your thoughts on Star Wars: The Clone Wars, both movie and TV series? I've said it before. I've seen a couple episodes. I enjoyed what I saw, but honestly, I'm as much as everybody tells me to, I really have no intention of going and watching them all. I don't know. There's so much good TV nowadays that I don't know. Like, I'm going through, I'm not even going to tell you what fucking TV shows I'm going through right now, because you guys are all going to, somebody on the chat would put a huge spoiler, so I'll tell you when I'm done watching them. Are you going to review all the Star Wars movies? Actually, yeah, I thought about doing that before The Force Awakens releases. I think that'd be a lot of fun to watch all 6 of them and actually sit down and review them before the movie comes out. And look, I guess that kind of looks like C-3PO's arm. If C-3PO fucking worked out every day and took creatine. Alright. "45 days till The Force Awakens." Very cool. Very cool. Be here before you know it. Wear your seatbelt. What's the next game you're gonna stream? I would like to finish this completely. I guess that's good. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to finish this completely because I've never played this and I'm enjoying it. So probably the next game I would stream might be I probably wouldn't play The Force Unleashed 2 right after this. I'm sure it's very similar, so I'd want something different. And I'm sure you guys would want to watch something different too. But I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have I'll probably put a poll on my website and ask you guys what I should play. Because I'm definitely not up to date with my Star Wars games, that's for sure. Like, last time I streamed Dark Forces, which I love that game so much. I would love to stream Shadows of the Empire. I don't know how to do that though. I guess I've heard somebody say that I need a capture card. I don't know what that really means, but I can look into it. Mr. Rockter, have you seen the belated media What If episode 1 and 2 were good? I have. It's been a long time since I've seen those. Yeah, they were funny, and good, and he had some good points. A lot of people want me to do something like that, or say, like, if you were to make the prequels, what would you do different? But I don't know, I can't think like that. I'm not whatever I came up with the prequels, I'm sure they'd be way shittier than the actual prequels. God damn, guys, I'm really having fun with this. Just a hack and slash kind of Star Wars game. Admittedly, I have not been paying attention to the story because when the cutscenes come on, I check out the chat. There we go. Ever play any Rogue Squadron games? Yeah, the only one I've played, the only one I know about is on the Nintendo 64. Is that the one you're thinking of too? Thanks, Tom. That's those, I love those videos too. Okay, what do I do here? I prefer chunky. If you like Star Wars, and you might want to check out Stargate. I have seen, I don't know if there's any more Stargate seasons than the one that I saw, but I didn't see a full season. Of course I saw the movie, which I liked as a kid. It's been a long time. I'll check it out though. I love Firefly. Sorry. I love Firefly. God, I love that show so much. And it's funny because I hadn't seen it until maybe like a few months ago. I decided to sit down and watch it all over a week. And God, I loved it so much.
I'll defend you from this Sith trash.
Oh, I don't like this weird ass camera angle. You guys ready to watch me die? Golly.
You're destroying my precious temple.
Ah, shit. on, guys. I can't pay attention to the chat. This would definitely be easier with a fucking control.
Oh, our home. Stop ruining it.
Golly, he's not taking any damage. What the hell? There you go, bitch.
Temple, no.
God. Oh no! Where'd you go, bud? Where'd you go, bud?
Help me, my children. Help my maker.
God damn it. No. If that other dude comes back, I'm screwed. There we go. And I'm assuming he's back.
I will defend the Jedi Council.
Oh, fuck. Golly. Trying to push him back. There we go. Engage quickly as possible. Come on. There we go.
Masters, give me the strength to kill this Sith.
Oh, there you are. You're gonna start throwing shit at me again. Yeah, this is definitely not a game that's fun playing on the mouse and keyboard.
Master Yoda, I will.
No, die. Shit. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Well, that's lucky. I'm hitting the fucking button to push it back. really hoping I have unlimited life. Or unlimited, yeah, lives. Because, as long as I can keep getting resurrected, he keeps losing life, I think I'll be good.
I will stop them, Master Yoda.
Which is a shitty way to play a video game. This reminds me of that scene in Superbad when Michael Cera is playing. God, Siphon Filter? Is that what he was playing? Maybe.
You are not welcome here.
He's gonna throw shit. Oh. God damn it.
You this time. Ah, beautiful temple. No!
Is it even possible to stop these fucking things? There we go. Fuck you.
I will defend the Jedi Council.
Oh, you know what? I'm a dummy. You see this? This is how I play games. Jesus. This is fucking annoying. Fucking annoying. Is it possible to plug in a PlayStation 3 controller into a fucking computer?
You are not welcome.
I have to use my... This is fucking frustrating. Oh my god. Alright, let's read the chat. Impressions of the new Battlefront trailer. I love it, man. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing it on the 17th. The uh, the indoor level looks fucking cool. Like I said before, I'm really hoping that there's a Moss Eisley level, something like that. But holiday special, the sequel. Yep. Did you saw Daniel the Man? Yeah, I saw that. I shared it on my Facebook page. Um, I need to make a video about it. I don't know what the what's going on with it. I heard Mark Hamill like fully supported him. Of course, who wouldn't? But I don't know. I need to make a video about it. I'm sure Disney's already contacted him. That his story's gone viral, and it's really cool to see how much support he's getting. It's so sad. I can't even imagine, man. Do. What type of PC do you have? I built it. What was that? Frederick Belk. I built it. I have an i7 processor, 16 gigs of RAM, SATA hard drive. I have a what is it, Radeon 390. I don't know shit about hardware. I just pretty much told my buddy, what do I need? And he sent it over to me. Oh, there was a Jakku teaser for Battlefront today. Today? I didn't see that. I need to check that out. What mic do I use for videos? Let me look. It's a Shure. I've had it for like over 10 years. It's not a condenser mic. I don't know what it's called, long and skinny, but I don't know. I can send a picture to you if you want. If you private message me on my Facebook page, I can send a picture to you or actually read out the serial number on it. Have you played The Last of Us? Yeah, I played it on the PS3 and I enjoyed it. I didn't play through it all. I don't know why I stopped. Let's get some music going. Can you guys still hear me all right? Aftermath is fun. It's a good read so far. I just haven't had much time to be able to devote to it. I'm only like 100 pages in, but I enjoy it. Will I play Fallout? Yeah, I will. I played Fallout 3. I played New Vegas. I usually get Fallout games, like I got those games for like $10 when they were finally on sale. I have a hard time getting into single player games like that. For some reason, I don't know. You guys saw how I played Force Unleashed. I'm terrible at that kind of shit. The only games that I'm like super good at are first person shooters. And that's about it. Like RPGs and stuff like that, I always forget that I can upgrade my stuff, my skills and everything. And I don't know. It's horrible. Let's change the interface. Let's change the interface. Let's change the interface. Do I play Destiny? No, I haven't really seen anything on Destiny, actually. The only thing I heard is it's really repetitive, but so is the Force Unleashed, I guess. But where did you do military service? I was in the Navy with Navy Aviation. Worked with SH-60 Bravo helicopters, Seahawks. So. What are your thoughts on the Batman Arkham franchise? The only one that I've played, let me look at my Steam list. is Arkham Origins, and I heard that's not the best one to get into first, but it was cool. Ah, cool. Welcome, Christian Gonzalez. Very cool. This is only my second stream, so I'm enjoying it. It's really cool to interact with you guys live, you know. Will I play Jedi Outcast? Minix87. Do I have that one? Let me see. I don't have that one. If it's on Steam, I might pick it up if you guys want to watch me play it.
I'm not going to Alderaan. I'm going to get home.
What do you think of the TIE Fighter short on YouTube? Pingy Dingy. I liked it. It was really cool. I like the art style. I need to give it a watch. I saw it like the first day he uploaded it. It was really cool. But is this stream going to be archived? Yeah. I recorded an hour, like a couple hours ago, of a stream, and then my internet went to shit. So that one's going to be up, and then I'm going to put this one up as well as a part 2. So that should be up later tonight. Love from Portugal. Love from the States. Have you played Portal? Yep, Portal's so... I've played the first one through. I haven't beat the second one. That's a lot of fun. Let's see. Rob Mendez. I want to enlist in the Army. Advice? Well, I enlisted when I was 21, and I was one of the older guys in my boot camp division, which really surprised me. You know, everybody's path is different, but that's what I would recommend doing, honestly, is wait until you're a little older, got a little more, I wouldn't call it maturity, because I'm not mature at all, but if it's not for everybody, man. So definitely, you can go talk to a recruiter, but don't sign anything right away. I would definitely recommend the Navy. It was a great experience. I went Navy Aviation, which is the way to go in my opinion. But yeah, if you want any advice, like not on this stream, so I can actually type to you and get more advice, send me a private message on Facebook. I'd be more than happy to give you some pointers and hear what your thoughts are on enlisting. So. What's your favorite video game? Darth Matrix PL. God, my favorite video game of all time is probably Half-Life 2. But my favorite, like, I don't know. There's different categories, but like, yeah, my favorite video game is probably Half-Life 2, and then there's Ultima Online, which I played from probably 99 to, I don't know, 2006, something like that. That was a lot of fun. And then Star Wars Galaxies was great too. So, do you own any already existing Battlefront games? Yeah, I own Battlefront 2. I used to have Battlefront 1. The actual, I used to keep all my my game boxes and discs and stuff like that, but I have no idea where those are. Will you stream any non-Star Wars video games? I don't think so. I thought about that, but I kind of want to keep the channel all things Star Wars. So yeah, I'm answering questions in chat. Boba's Playbox. What is so awesome about Half-Life? I've been thinking about getting into the franchise. Half-Life 2 was really like the first time that I ever was super amazed by what a game could look like. I don't know how to explain that. There was Half-Life 2 and then another MMO called Asheron's Call. Those two games were the first ones that I was like, holy shit, this looks beautiful. I used to sit on the mountaintop in Asheron's Call and watch the sunrise, and that was just something I'd never done in a game before. Nothing looked that gorgeous. But I don't know. Half-Life 2 is just a good story, a lot of fun. It's weird in some places. I definitely recommend it, man. I'm sure you can pick it up on Steam for like $5. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure it's cheap. Do I play Counter-Strike? Not really anymore. I played since really 1.6. Like I bought it in the box when it first came out, um, as not a mod, but an actual game you could buy. So yeah, I've been playing it since then, and I play Go occasionally, but there's so many good first-person shooters out. Like I play Insurgency a lot right now, which is a lot of fun. I have a few buddies that I play that with, and we just I don't know, it's a lot of fun. Arma 3, I just recently got that, and my friends are heavily into it, so we're gonna see how well we can do in that together. So, have I played BioShock? Yep. I played them all actually. Yeah. BioShock Infinite was a lot of fun. I've actually been thinking of getting the DLC for that. I think there's DLC at least. Do you agree with the Plinkett reviews, the Red Letter Media reviews? Who's that? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name, and it's already off my screen. But yeah, man, those reviews. I've said it before. Those reviews, I owe a lot to those, because that was the first time that I ever watched something online, and I was like, oh, I can do something like that, and I can put it up, and people will see it. Like that's the beauty of the time we live in right now. If any of you guys want to create a fucking YouTube channel or make music, write an online comic, you guys can do that, you know? There's nothing holding you back. It's just taking the first leap and actually doing it. But yeah, the Red Letter Media reviews, I saw them, the Phantom Menace one, and I was like, there's no reason I can't do something like that. So I owe a lot to that Red Letter Media. I'm extremely hyped for you streaming Battlefront. Anthony Stevens. That's awesome, man. I said this, I think on my last stream, but Battlefront comes out on November 17th, which is a Tuesday. So I'm literally going to wake up, and I'm going to make a huge pot of coffee, and I'm going to sit there from 9:30 in the morning and play probably until 5 o'clock and just stream it all. And hopefully my internet doesn't shit out again. But yeah, that's my plan. So if you guys probably shouldn't watch me play. You should be playing it yourself. But if you're at work or you're at school and you're on lunch, don't watch me when you're fucking in class. But yeah, tune in, man. It'd be a lot of fun. I'm gonna really enjoy it. Does it ever snow in Florida? Since I've lived here, it hasn't snowed, and that's been, God, I don't know, how long has that been? 16 years, 17 years. What is the worst Star Wars game you have ever played? The worst. I'm not good at them. So that might have something to do with it, but I don't know. I haven't really played any bad ones. I'm not really good at them though, so I don't know. Oh, very cool, the movie critic dude. I gotta check out your channel. Republic Commando, Chemical Bang HD. I have that one downloaded on Steam. Is that something you guys would want me to play? I don't even know what it is, honestly. I'm assuming it's a first-person shooter, something like that. R2 or 3PO, Jonathan Panera. They're one and the same, man. It's I don't know. It's like I don't know. They're a team. You can't have one without the other, really. Do I play Assassin's Creed? Dina Zeldin, sorry if I fucked up your name. I've never played them, no, but the new one looks pretty cool. Since I got all my new PC hardware, I've been really wanting to buy some games that'll push it, you know. And I think I might get one of the new already forgot what it is. Assassin's Creed. Is it out yet? I don't even know if it's out yet. My buddy recommended Shadows of Mordor. I might pick that one up. It was on sale on Steam recently. And GTA 5, I might grab that too. The Star Wars Portal. Have you read any of the new canon Star Wars novels? You'd recommend Lost Stars. I'm 100 pages into Aftermath, which I should be a lot. I've had it for a while, and I should have finished it by now. But I don't know. When I do read, it's usually in bed, and it takes me 2 seconds to fall asleep, and I don't know. I'll finish it eventually. But yeah, a lot of people are recommending Lost Stars. They say it's the best one that they've read so far in the new canons. Do you allow links in? Hey, Charcoal, moderator of my forum. You should go check out my forum. Mr. Charcoal there is one of the moderators. Do you allow links in chat? I can make a poll quickly for the next Star Wars game you should play. I don't know if I don't care about links, but now that I said that, everybody's gonna fucking post links. But I don't know if YouTube restricts that, but go for it. Actually, send it, private message it to me on Facebook, and I'll post it on Facebook. So it'll stay there, you know. What is your favorite Star Wars character? Alabaster Stone. Han Solo. It's got to be Han Solo. But everybody, you know, every young male can relate to Luke when they were a kid. But every dude who thinks he's Han Solo likes Han Solo. You should try out the new expansion to the Old Republic. It's really good. Merrick Mandalorian. Yeah, I think in my last stream somebody told me that it was free if you're a paid subscriber. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, I might check it out. I haven't played it since I maxed out my character within the first few months of the game being released. So
pretty close to the mark. You're all riled up like that, huh, kid?
do you think a Star Wars 7 video game would be a good idea? Joda 9395. Yeah, man. What I really want, and what I wish I would, I made that 5 Star Wars games that must be made. I wish I would have included one, because as much as I say like Call of Duty is oversaturated and I don't understand why people keep buying them. I mean, they are fun, I get it. But I would love a Star Wars game that is like Call of Duty cinematically, you know, just linear, almost like on rails, just awesome story. And even if you're playing through like battles, I don't know, something like that would be a lot of fun. Will you be playing Battlefront with subscribers? Matt Believe. I would like to. I would. You know, I'm sure I will eventually, but I really hope they put a server browser in and let me start a server. You know, that's when I would really be able to play with you guys, because I don't know. I'm sure I will though. Yeah. I agree with you, Anthony. Alright, sorry about that. I got a text. Simple Curiosity. Blue Dreamer Kun. Would you like to see Luke in the dark side? Maybe a light around, something like that. Yeah, I've said it before, like, if that's the direction they're going with the story of Luke going to the dark side, I'm cool with it, as long as it makes for an interesting story, you know? That's all I really care for. I'm going into the movie without any expectations, without any speculation, and whatever, you know, whatever they feed me, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be happy with, but I don't want to put my own spin on what I want or what I'm guessing at. I don't know if that makes any sense. What was your favorite map/mode on Battlefront 2 Blaze Games? God, you know, I really don't remember too much of that game. The The only map that I really remember is the Mos Eisley map. Other than that, it's been so long since I played that, man. Revenge of the Sith is better than Return of the Jedi. Shadong. Oh. Can you guys hear me? Is it back now? I don't know what's going on with my internet, man. So if you hear this sentence, type fuck yeah. What if Force Awakens is crap? Episode 1 had a good trailer. It did have a good trailer, but you know what's funny is that you watch that trailer again for The Phantom Menace. All the fuck yes coming in the chat. You watch the Phantom Menace trailer again, it literally shows the entire fucking movie from start to finish. Like, it just, you could watch the trailer with the best parts in it, and that's pretty much the Phantom Menace. It's kind of funny. When are your Rebels reviews coming out? Scary Panda 19. Soon. I have them all DVR'd and ready to go. Like I did with the previous season. I watched a few in a row, and then I would write a review on it. Eventually I'll get to it. It's just not on the top of my list. Favorite prequel movie? The Star Wars Portal. I've said it before, The Phantom Menace. I don't know why. Probably I was 13 years old when it came out. I think it's the one that felt the most like Star Wars to me. I don't even know how to explain that, but am I seeing The Force Awakens in 3D? Kurt Wedden? Yeah, I have my tickets for December 17th at 7 p.m. So that's real 3D Cinemark, and I'll see it there first. And then right after the movie, I'm assuming I'll get home around 11 or so. I'm running home. I'm writing a review, just a quick first thoughts thing. Boom, I'm going to put it up. Just something simple, short, my first thoughts. And then I'm hopping in the car with a friend, and we're driving 8 hours, 6 hours, something like that, to North Georgia mountains for a bachelor party. So, yeah, that's the first viewing. But then I'm going to go and watch it in IMAX, and I'm going to put an even more review on it, and then I'm going to watch it in a regular standard theater that's near me that sells beer and pizza and shit like that. I'm going to review this movie as many times as I see it in theaters, because yeah, I've been waiting for it for so long. I'm sure every time I go see it again, I'll be able to write something new on it, or pick up on something, or yeah, I'm really excited, man. Yeah, I agree with you, Kurt. I agree. The lightsaber duel at the end of Phantom Menace it's super choreographed, but they're all choreographed. But it felt the most grounded out of all the prequel saber fights. It's still to this day, I like that lightsaber fight a lot. Yeah, it's a great ending to the movie. Do I like the Jurassic Park series? I do. The first one, I didn't think the second one was too bad. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I did not like the third one. And Jurassic World, it was fun. I'm sure if I was like 13 years old and I saw it, I'm sure I would have absolutely loved it, buy all the toys and shit. But I don't know, man. The first one, it can't be beat. Do I miss Star Wars Galaxies? I sure do. Sir Linder. Yeah, I do. And if I had more time to devote to the Galaxies emulator that's out there, I would 100% do it, but I just don't. It's if you guys haven't ever played Star Wars Galaxies, there's a way you can play it now on a player-made emulator server, and I actually made a video a few years ago about it. So yeah, just go to my my video list. I think it's called SWG EMU or something like that, and it kind of tells you how to install it. And you guys should all all play it together. I mean, that's the way to raise your skills quickly. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I have heard that theory, Diago Santos. I have. It's interesting. Have you heard the theory about? I like fan theories, but have you heard the theory about Boba Fett actually being the one that killed Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen on Tatooine? You can find it. It's an article written by someone. Unfortunately, I can't remember who, but it's a really cool theory. Do I like the new Stormtrooper outfit or the classic? Bob Sweet. I mean, I prefer the classic one. It's I don't know, that's just me. But I mean, the new one looks sleek. I like it. Charcoal wants to know what Star Wars games you want to see HelloGreedo play. So what you want me to play next in a stream? I'd like to finish The Force Unleashed if I can ever get past this fucking boss. But type in the chat right now what games you want to see me play.
Come on, Jen. Let's move.
Do I think The Force Awakens will be the best Star Wars movie? I hope so. I mean, it could. When I heard that J.J. Abrams was going to be the director, all of the worry was lifted off my shoulders, because his Star Trek reboot, the 2009 Star Trek, is what the prequel should have been. It was so much fun, so fast, action-packed. The characters were fun, and that's what I wanted to, that's what I thought the Star Wars prequel should be. So if I come out of the theater and I had a good time like I had with the Star Trek 2009 reboot, I'll be 100% pleased. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. I've actually been wanting to play that. Can I play Knights of the Old Republic? I feel like that's a game that I would have to actually sit down and play and not stream, Not, I'd have to pay attention to and not keep glancing over at the chat. I don't know if that makes sense. But I don't know, I might. Will you be playing as a roadie in Battlefront when not playing as a Stormtrooper, of course? Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get to play the beta, so I'm not too sure. I don't even know if you could select your character in the beta. But, yeah, I probably will. If that's even an option.
Your thoughts betray you. Your feelings for them are strong.
Have you played that Star Wars arcade game, Joda9395? If the Battle Pod one, I'm gonna assume that you're talking about that one. Yeah, I played it up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee at an arcade, and it was a lot of fun. It's expensive though. There's actually a video of me playing it on my Instagram, so if you guys want to follow me on Instagram. Check that out. You'd probably have to scroll down quite a bit, but. Where do you get the music for your videos? I don't know if you guys can hear it very well right now because it's playing through my headphones. I'm assuming you guys can hear it. It's right there on your screen. farfarawayalbum.bandcamp.com. And a long time ago, I asked those guys if I could use their music in my videos, and they said yes. And I'm sure because of as my channel has grown, I'm sure their listenership has grown too, and it's been a cool. Their music is great. It's good, like just kind of having on while you're working on something. So yeah, check out their stuff, and you should give them, like, you can download it for free, but really just toss them a buck, you know, throw a buck to them, download their stuff because it's really great. Jamie James, I don't like how Lucas tried to fix plot holes by saying wipe their minds. Yeah, me either, man. I don't know. Are you famous? No, I'm not famous. But it's really cool to be able to talk to you guys. It's really neat, man. What are your thoughts on the Marvel movies? My favorite one has been Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite superhero movies ever. I like Captain America as a character. I like Superman as a character too because, and I've had this discussion with my buddy. I like my superheroes to be like do-gooders, just super like Boy Scouty, attaboy kind of guys, and the Captain America movie is great. I'm looking forward to Civil War. I don't know when that comes out. I haven't seen Age of Ultron yet. I'm waiting for that to come out. I don't know if it's already out or not on Blu-ray. But yeah, they're fun. I don't know. I haven't gotten into the Iron Man movies. I've seen them all, but I don't know. They just haven't hit me like Captain America: Winter Soldier did. Any thoughts on the Han Solo movie? Lewis Moore. I personally, I don't think it's necessary, but I don't know. It might be fun. I don't want a movie that's solely looking at one character, you know. That's why I'm so excited for an anthology movie like Rogue One, because it sounds different. I'm hoping there's no like Jedi or Sith in it or anything like that. I hope it's just like gritty, just gritty, almost like an espionage movie, you know. Somebody asked about deleted scenes. Sorry, it already went out, but somebody asked about deleted scenes in the prequels. Will I ever do a video on those? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. What's your favorite Old Republic character? I don't know. I've admitted it a million times. I don't know too much about the EU stuff. Be right back. I have to get pizza out of my oven. What's my favorite video I've ever made? That's a good question. What's his name? Kalu the Little Brat. Kylu the Little Brat, sorry. My favorite video I've ever made. I love astronomy and space exploration, so I think my favorite video would be a Stormtrooper's Guide to the Universe. That was a really fun project to do, and I said it earlier, I like writing, and that was a really fun one to write. I love my Star Wars science videos, and those don't get very many views, but those are a lot of fun too. I like doing the research for them. And I don't know, the Inside Star Wars series is fun to make because that's the most free, just I can do whatever bullshit I want, and it's so goofy. And that's like one of my most recent videos, the Adventures of HelloGreedo, the one where I turned small for really no reason other than I just wanted to do it. I like goofy ass videos like that, you know. Do I like the Halo franchise, Vladsky? I've played Halo 1 on the first Xbox. That's the only Halo game I've ever played. So I'm not really a console gamer, so that's probably why. If I had a console, I'm sure I'd play it. If I had an Xbox One or an Xbox 360, but. Nostalgia critics top good things of Star Wars prequels do. I've seen that. I saw it. It's been a while since I've seen it though. Sorry, I missed your name. I should have read your name. But I remember disagreeing a lot with what he was saying. But I mean, to each his own. That guy's been around for a long time, Nostalgia critic. He's really entertaining. He was one of the first guys I ever saw, like, on YouTube when YouTube became a thing, or when I noticed YouTube at least. But yeah, I remember disagreeing a lot with what he was saying in the video. I have to go back and watch it though. Favorite movie franchise aside from Star Wars? My favorite other trilogy other than Star Wars, the original Star Wars trilogy. I have a poster of it behind me. It's Back to the Future. That's yeah, that's definitely. I mean the Back to the Future trilogy. Me and my sister used to watch that every road trip we would go on, and it was so much fun. Those movies are great, and you know, I'm so glad they haven't remade them because there's no reason to. They're perfect. Favorite Star Wars game? Andrew Fantagrossi. Sorry if I'm butchering everybody's name, but shit, I forgot the question. Oh, favorite Star Wars game? Star Wars Galaxies and Shadows of the Empire. Those are neck and neck for me. Is the stream still going good? I see Jamie James is having buffering issues. Cool. Thanks, Charcoal. I appreciate that. Big help, bud. If we sent Ernesto, man, I missed it, Ernesto, but I saw your question. Yeah, definitely. I'm doing in JJ We Trust part 3 video, and the deadline to send your submission in is December 11th. That's the day that it's all going to be compiled, and I'm going to upload it. So, or actually December 12th is when it's going to be uploaded. So get your video clip in to me by December 11th. Just go to njjwetrust.com, watch those videos, kind of get a grasp of what people do, like 5-second clips of saying like, "Hello Greedo from, you know, Florida in JJ We Trust," and yeah, then I'll put it all together and I don't know. Those are fun videos just to see all the support come in. It's been really neat. No, he's not going to make any changes to The Force Awakens after it comes out. I can guarantee you that.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Film or digital cinema? Please answer. Patrick Hopkins. I don't know. There's a place for both. Really. I mean, I don't. There is something about the grit and the grime of watching a movie on film compared to digital, and I don't know if it has to do with. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of like weird blue hue to a lot of new movies. I don't even know how to describe that. I don't know if that's a 3D thing or a CG thing or what it is, but I don't know. The film, I don't have any problem with digital movies just because it's probably so much easier and cheaper to make, and I get it, you know. So no, I'm not like a film purist or anything like that. No, not at all. Why haven't you changed your name into Hello Stormtrooper? I don't know. HelloGreedo started getting a little following before I stopped wearing the mask, and I don't know. I just like the name, the way it rolls off the tongue. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, I'm never gonna change my name. Do you think 3D will be worth the extra ticket price for Force Awakens? Hell yeah. What was that? Jacob. Jacob0128. Yeah, man. I'm like, when I bought my tickets, it was like, what, $50? But I didn't give a fuck. I would have paid $100 per ticket to go see it, you know? That's $50 for 2 tickets. It's, yeah, it's definitely worth it, man. Definitely worth it. What's my favorite thing about space? Shadow XX Shadow X 0. My favorite thing about space. I just like. I like it all. I like the mystery of it. The fact that we live on this little marble, and that we orbit a fairly small sun, a fairly small star, and there's 200 billion other suns, other stars in our galaxy, and there's 100 billion other galaxies. The numbers and the distances are so vast and fascinating that, I mean, you know, we'll never fully understand it in my lifetime at least, but I don't know. It's the biggest mystery there is, and I love mystery. Liam, I'm gonna say Padme. Would you watch Rick and Morty considering your love for Back to the Future? Yeah, I saw Rick and Morty a long time ago. It used to just be an internet series, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah, I think I remember. I think a coworker at one time a few years ago showed it to me. Yeah, it's a funny show, man. I've actually been really getting into Bob's Burgers lately. I don't know why. That's just such an easy watch, a fun watch to lay in bed and watch. It's great. What do your peers think of your interest in Star Wars? Matt Jeevis. My peers think of my... Oh, I mean, everybody knows I'm hugely into Star Wars. And I don't care what they think of it, really. And neither should you guys. Like, I've had people come up to me, or not come up to me, but message me and say, like, I get made fun of for liking Star Wars. What the fuck? Everybody likes Star Wars. The same people that, like, criticize, I guess, nerd culture or video game, like, gamers and stuff like that, then they go sit on their couch and watch Duck Dynasty and Kim Kardashian. Like, this, I don't understand it. Like, demoralizing or looking down upon fandom or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just weird. I've always had that attitude of like, who fucking cares what people think, what if they're not into what you're into, you know? So.
Always with you what cannot be done. It's like doing here. Bad idea.
Yeah, Zenoran? Yeah, I saw they made a show out of it on Adult Swim. That's really cool. Like, that some dude made something on the internet, got picked up by a studio or a TV network, and now is doing big things, you know? It's great. It just goes to show that if you put your time into it, any of you guys can make a channel, whether you're into video games, whether you're into fucking knitting socks. You know, you can make a sock knitting channel. Anything you do will get watched, and if you put enough time and effort into it, man, you can do it. And that's the time we're living in. It's great. What was your worst 3D experience? Ian Evans. That's a good question. God, what was it? There was a movie that I saw. I really can't. It might have been Man of Steel, which I didn't like that movie. Sorry, guys. It might have been Man of Steel, where mixed with my dislike for the movie and the chaotic fucking nature of the 3D, it turned me off completely. I don't know. Are you gonna see Force Awakens opening night? Yep. I got my ticket for December 17th at 7 p.m. Will you ever see you? Ah, shit. Greedo, have you seen Breaking Bad? Yeah, my whole family was really into Breaking Bad, and we would have like viewing parties. We'd all bring a dish, and we'd all have some beers and scotch, and we'd watch some Breaking Bad. It was great. That's such a good show, man. I Better Call Saul is good too. I don't think the second season has started. I don't think it has. But it's hard to beat Breaking Bad. How long have you been playing the guitar, dude? Brandon Ball. I think I started playing when I was 13, but God, I used to be in a band, and we had a lot of fun. We were just fucking around, and actually recorded a couple songs at a real nice studio, which was cool. But I haven't played in a long time. Really, I've forgotten it all, which is a shame. I wish I would have stuck with it. But yeah, I've been playing since I was 13, but it's kind of I've let it go to the wayside. It's a skill I didn't keep up with. What's my favorite thing about the prequels? Lord Mitchell. My favorite thing about the prequels. Well, I've said it before. My favorite thing about the prequels isn't even the prequel movies themselves. It's like the experience that I had with friends going to see the movie. I mean, really. Just kill Mackay. It's weird, a lot of people look down at Star Wars at my school, but now since A Force Awakens is coming out, lots of people like it. Weird. That is weird. I don't know. People are bandwagon fans. Whatever. You like what you like, right? Even if you like the prequels, don't let anybody tell you they're shitty. You just keep liking them. Not gonna convince anybody otherwise, you know? Who are your favorite YouTubers? Kieran Wiles. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Like I said, Red Letter Media. I like their Half in the Bag series. It's great. Vsauce is a lot of fun to watch. It's got so much good content on there. I don't know. There's not many that it's only a handful that I follow intently. I used to follow Angry Video Game Nerd a lot, but making my own content, I haven't really had time to keep up with everybody else's stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. Do you think they should make another Force Unleashed game? And how do you think Max Bernstein? Yeah, that'd be cool. Like I mean, I've just finished playing a little bit for the first time, and it's a lot of fun, man. I was enjoying it until I couldn't beat that fucking boss. God. Oh yeah, Sam's channel, of course, man. And Dash Star, like the Sam's channel. I've talked to him for a long time. He's a good dude. And Dash Star is. I like talking to him too. He's a good guy. And Chris Perillo. He's been around for a long time. He used to be a host on Tech TV, and man, he's got a good fan base, and he knows how to make good content. I don't know where he finds the fucking time. Chris Perillo, if you're watching this, I don't know how you find the fucking time to make all of your stuff. It'll be like 3 in the morning. I'll wake up and I won't be able to go back to bed. And like, I see you favorite or retweet something that I post, and I'm like, does this dude ever sleep? I don't get it. What is your favorite drink? Eli Rothstein. My favorite drink. You know, honestly, right now it's water. I've lost 15 pounds just by cutting out soda. I don't drink Gatorade much anymore. I used to have like 8 fucking Gatorades a day, but now all I drink is water, and just by doing that and running like 2 times a week, I've dropped 15 pounds in like a month and a half, 2 months. Slowly, but yeah. But something that I can't ever, like if that Mountain Dew, what is it? It's like a purple Mountain Dew. What? I don't even know what the name of it is. It's not Code Red. It's, I don't know. It's that purple blue Mountain Dew that tastes like cotton candy. That shit is so good. Do you want another Star Wars holiday special? Sam Zaxby. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if they make it, I'll watch it, I guess, just for a laugh. It'd be funny if it was a parody of itself, you know what I mean? What is the worst Blu-ray you've gotten? The worst Blu-ray. Well, I guess the worst movie that I have on Blu-ray is Event Horizon. I think. I'm looking at my Blu-ray collection right now. I bought Event Horizon after not ever seeing it, and I just thought the description and the cover looked cool, and I thought it would be something that I liked. I didn't really care for it. Which is funny, Sunshine is very similar to Event Horizon, but Sunshine is a much better movie. It came out after, of course. But. Do you like the NES Star Wars games? Yeah, I played the hell out of those when I was a kid. I don't have my NES anymore. I think my mom gave it away to a like a needy family when I lived up in Georgia. I think that's what happened to it. I can't remember. How did you feel when you watched The Phantom Menace for the first time? Chris is online. Like I said, I was 13 when it came out, and I'm sure I remember seeing going and seeing it with my dad, and then I went and saw it with my mom, my sister, and my sister's friend. And I remember looking over, and my mom was asleep, which is funny. And it makes complete sense. But I enjoyed it when I first saw it, and as I got older, and I didn't put the Phantom Menace in the VHS tape or the VHS player or the VCR. I didn't put the Phantom Menace in the VCR. I would always put the original trilogy in the VCR. And over time, it just kind of dawned on me that it's not really something that I'll ever go back to, really. So. What are you going to do the week before the movie? I know I plan on watching all 6 movies the week before The Force Awakens come out. K-Real89. That's exactly what I plan on doing too. Even the prequels, I'm going to watch all 6 before the movie comes out. Just to get in the spirit. I'm going to watch it in the order of episode though. Just 1 through 6. So I can end on a good note and end on where The Force Awakens picks up. Good. How's that turkey sandwich, Rebecca Clark? Jamie Jakes, is the VHS Phantom Menace still stalking you? I was looking through some old boxes trying to find a Windows installation disk, and I ran across, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, I made a video called The Phantom Menace, a horror story, I think it was called. I can't remember what it was called, but I bought like 5 VHSs for that thing, and I found 2 of them in a box. And yeah, so I guess they are technically still haunting me. Do you know about Force for Daniel? Yeah, I watched a news clip of that maybe a week ago. Yeah, it's a sad story, and I don't know the events that have transpired since. So but I'm sure Disney and Bad Robot, I'm sure everybody's seen it, and I'm sure they're doing the right thing. You know, I should make a video about it just to raise even more awareness, but. Will you make a Han Solo blaster ever? Eli Rothstein. Yeah, maybe. That's kind of like if I was to have a prop that was like a 1-for-1 replica, that's what I would do. But the Han Solo DL-44. I've actually been wanting to get a Han Solo DL-44 tattoo on my thigh, like where his is holstered. But I just haven't pulled the trigger on that. I'm sure it'll eventually happen. At what age did you first see Star Wars and which movie? I don't remember what age, honestly. Like, it's weird, I've said it before, but my first memories of Star Wars are kind of just washed away with time. It's always been with me. And I'm sure the first one that I saw was A New Hope, I'm sure that. And I'm sure it was my dad who showed them to me. But yeah, I really don't remember the first time I saw it. It's just always been with me. Still, obviously, still with me. Do you think Star Wars should be taught in school as a perfect art? Alice Gamers 1. No, not at all. They're fun sci-fi fantasy flicks, and I don't know. Definitely in like a film class. We watched it in a college film class that I had, and that was really cool to hear my professor's thoughts on it. He felt the same way. It's funny because he felt the same way about the movies as I did, and I already had my channel created, and the things he was saying were like similar to things that I was saying. It's similar to things that everybody was saying, really. But I later sent him my channel, and he was like, "Wow, that's really fucking cool, man." So that was neat. What is the best cosplay you've ever seen? Oh man. There's all sorts of, some stuff is like so detailed and perfect, and it's amazing. All the Star Wars cosplay, like I'm amazed that people have already built the Force Awakens Stormtrooper armor just out of visuals that they've seen in the trailers, and they're as accurate as they can be with what we've seen, and it blows my mind that people have already molded that kind of shit. It's crazy. But I've seen a lot of cool stuff like that is really hardy and detailed, and then stuff made out of like duct tape. On my Instagram, you can scroll down through my Instagram and see somebody who I took a picture with who had a duct tape. I think it was Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. Is that his name, Commander Shepard? But yeah, it was a duct tape Shepard costume, and it was just so cool. Like, all that kind of stuff is awesome. What's my favorite comedy? Eric Guzman. I love Clerks. Kevin Smith's Clerks. That's one of my all-time favorites. I'm trying to think. You know what one of my favorite modern comedies is Role Models. I love that movie. I don't know why. I laugh every time I watch it. It's a good comedy. I don't know, Colin. It's the internet. Strange. Did you see the movie Fanboys? Yeah, I have that on Blu-ray. Professor Poopy. I love that movie, man. That's another easy watch. Like, you just put it on when you want to zone out and watch something funny. If you guys haven't seen Fanboys, pull up another tab on your browser right now and watch the trailer when you get a chance, because that's a movie about Star Wars fans made by Star Wars fans, and it's so good. Do you consider the prequels canon? Yeah, man, they're I consider the movies canon, and they're movies. I mean, I was disappointed with them, but they exist. Oh yeah, Spaceballs. I have that. That was one of my first Blu-ray purchases too. That's a classic. What do you think George will think of Episode 7? Jacqueline Keene. I don't know. That's a good question. He doesn't. I've seen him in interviews recently where, like, he said he hasn't seen the trailer yet or the teaser. He doesn't seem very enthusiastic, and I wonder if, not saying like he regrets his decision to sell it or give it away, but I'm sure he feels a little sense of, I don't want to assume anything, but I'm sure he feels a little left out of the loop in something he's been a part of for so long. It's got to be tough to give that away. But I don't know. I'd be curious to read a George Lucas written review about The Force Awakens. That would be an interesting read. I hope he does something like that. That'd be pretty neat. If you had your own lightsaber, what color would it be, and would it have any special features? Jake Swinburne. I would do the blue. The blue, yeah, definitely the blue. And I would just have a normal lightsaber. Nothing crazy. You want to buy some death sticks? Cynical Cinema. Sure. Sorry guys, I'm sipping on some water. If you could meet any Star Wars character, who would it be? Alex Jarvis asks. Star Wars character, like in the movie, or some. I'm gonna go with. Well, if I could meet any character, I guess it would be Han Solo. But what I think you mean is what actor would I want to meet, and it would be Mark Hamill. He's a fan's fan. He gets it, man. He still has the enthusiasm, and he appreciates the fans, and it's really cool to see him in interviews and just like people coming up to him. I don't know how he has the energy to keep up that enthusiasm, but it's great to see. Seems like a really good dude. I appreciate that, Cynical Cinema. It means a lot. Have you seen Robot Chicken Star Wars, Kyle V? Yeah, that's probably my favorite, like, Star Wars parody. I love the Family Guy Star Wars, but Robot Chicken, it's just so random. I don't know, I love it. Are you going to replace your old Stormtrooper helmet with First Order helmet? Lord Mitchell. Probably not. Maybe in the future. I don't know. Could a year from now. I wouldn't just get the helmet. I would build an entire suit of armor. I don't know. Well, I'm pretty happy with my armor right now. What I've always wanted to build, other than my Stormtrooper armor, is a Biker Scout. I think that would be a fun, more comfortable costume to get in and out of too. And they just look sweet.
What do you think of her, huh?
Do you like Skyrim, Bob Sweet? Yeah, I do. It's been I have it. Do I still have it installed? No, I had to. I have a new computer. That's right. Yeah, those games are awesome. I've been meaning to buy Elder Scrolls Online, but I just haven't got around to it. I don't know. Do you watch The Walking Dead, Puffwad? I watched the first couple seasons, and for some reason, I stopped watching it. I've heard the new one is good. The what is it? It's not Return of the Walking Dead. What is it called? The Walking. I can't remember what it's called, but I've heard that one's really good too. Sorry if I'm not answering everybody's questions. I'm trying to keep my eyes up with the chat going up. Which side do you want to be in Battlefront, Empire, or Rebel Scum? I think playing as the Empire would be a lot more fun. Oh yeah, Fear the Walking Dead. That's right, Fear the Walking Dead. But yeah, I'll probably play as the Empire most of the time. But I don't know. Either I don't even know. Can you choose your team? I didn't get to play the beta, so I don't really know too many details about it. But
Content. Let's move.
did you notice in the teaser that Ray's goggles were from an old Stormtrooper? Yeah, I saw that. Who is that? Jake Swinburne. That's pretty cool. I like that detail. That's really neat. I'm curious. I don't know. That's cool. That's cool that they did something like that. Because she's a scavenger, and I guess it makes sense, you know. Will you go in costume to see episode 7? Gerardo Camargo. No, I'm not going to. It's almost impossible to sit down in Stormtrooper armor. And I want to be comfortable, so I'm probably going to actually wear a HelloGreedo shirt and some jeans. I guess it'll be December, so a jacket as well. But yeah, if you guys see a dude wearing a HelloGreedo shirt at your local cinema, come up and shake his hand. Be cool. And or maybe it's not even me. Maybe it's somebody that bought a HelloGreedo shirt. I think the Walker Assault is kind of one-sided because it's nearly impossible for the Rebels to win. Jammy James. That's what I heard. I heard there were some balancing issues with that. I also heard people saying it's because the Rebels, the people that played the Rebels didn't really know what the mission is or how to complete the objectives, which makes sense because it's a beta, you know, and maybe people just didn't get the hang of it in time. But yeah, I heard there were some balancing issues with that. Hopefully they fixed it, and we'll see.
Give yourself to the dark side. It is the only way you can save your friends. Yes.
Do you like 28 Days Later and its sequel 28 Weeks Later? 28 Days Later, I have that on Blu-ray as well. That's one of my favorite horror zombie movies. Oh, it's not a zombie movie. They're infected. It's a fucking zombie movie. Shut up. It's awesome. It's so dark, and a lot of people don't like the part where they get to the militia, the little military base, where everybody's kind of going crazy. I love that part because it's so dark. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Danny Boyle did a good job with that shit. Battle of Jakku. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned earlier that they released a Battle of Jakku trailer for Battlefront. I need to check. I'm definitely gonna watch that after this stream. Yeah, I wasn't gonna pre-order Battlefront, but I decided to like a week ago, just so I could get access to the Jakku map first. Be the first ones. I think people that pre-ordered it can play Jakku a week before people that didn't pre-order it. So that's kind of, I planned on like streaming like Jakku for people that can't play it yet, just to see what it's all about. But yeah, I gotta watch that trailer. I guess I went on a tangent, but whatever. You hear my cat? How much does your shirts cost? They're $20, but I use a vendor called TeePublic, and they run a lot of sales. And whenever there's a sale, I'll always post it on my Facebook page, and they're $14 usually. So that's what they usually sell them as, which I think is a good price for a t-shirt. But yeah, just so hold off from buying it until there's a sale, really. I mean, there's no reason. They usually run a sale every like 2 or 3 months. So unless you want to get it before The Force Awakens, I don't know. When's the break end? The high life? Shit, man. I just started answering questions. Sorry, I had no intention to go back to the game. This is fun for me, chit-chatting with you guys. I thought about doing like a Skype call-in thing, but this might be more effective, honestly. Do you like Ronald McDonald? Yeah, man, he's a sweetheart. What made you want to join the Army? Brandon Ball. I wasn't in the Army, I was in the Navy. What made me want to join? I don't know, it was always something in my head that I wanted to join it. But I kind of like was flunking out of college, and I didn't really know which direction I wanted my life to go. You know? I guess that's probably a typical story. But that's kind of why I wanted to join. And I needed something else. It was a good decision. It's not for everybody. I've said that before, but... Alright, Charcoal. I'm going to check that out real quick. Sorry. Cool. Alright. Chris Holmes, Mr. Charcoal himself, the moderator of one of the moderators of my forum. And if you didn't know I have a forum, go sign up for the forum at HelloGreedo.com. So everybody kind of hold off on flooding the chat. I'm going to post a poll and go vote on what you want me to play next. Alright? I guess this is delayed, so I'm just going to post the poll. We'll see. Thanks for setting that up, Chris. I really appreciate it. What's your favorite scene from the original trilogy? Probably when Luke, and it's not even a big scene, it's just kind of like a somber scene. When Luke is standing on that little mound in front of the hut, and he's staring at the Tatooine suns. That's just, I don't know, that's so awesome. Really good imagery. Yeah, I have seen the Red Letter Media Phantom Menace reviews, and that's one of the reasons I started my channel. Yeah, I answered that earlier, but yeah. Your 100,000 mark is coming up. Doing anything special? I've been following you for almost 3 years, man. That's awesome. Thanks for the support. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 100,000. I'm definitely gonna make a video, but I don't know. I have to think about that because it's coming up. I mean, probably within a month I'll have 100,000. The channel has just exploded recently because of, you know, obviously The Force Awakens is coming up. So, um, I don't know. I'll have to think of something. Shit, maybe I could start a campaign. TeePublic, the t-shirt company, you can start a campaign where maybe I'll make like a 100,000 subscriber t-shirt thing and run a campaign. That'd be neat. But no, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm saying I'm gonna make a video or something. I'll have to think about it. Best scene from the Force Awakens trailer. God, I can't pick just one. I mean, Kylo Ren standing on the bridge. Beautiful imagery. When Poe and Finn are kind of given that I don't know, that let's go get him look, the camera spins. I love that shot so much. I don't know, there's a lot of really good shots, and the camera work in the trailer, man, it looks like so much fun. I can't wait. Favorite non-sci-fi or action movie? Favorite Ryan Caldwell. Probably, well, I've said it before, The Right Stuff, which is kind of like a historic movie about the Mercury 7 astronauts. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. That's definitely in my top 5. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check out The Right Stuff. It's fantastic.
You don't believe in the Force, do you?
Was your skipper like Captain Quig? I don't know who that is. Sorry, this is someone from the EU. I don't know who that is. But funny story. When I was in Guantanamo Bay, the on the big sign, it says like, you know, Captain such and such, CO of the base, XO of the base. The captain of the base, his last name was Kirk. So it literally said Captain Kirk on the Guantanamo Bay sign. It was fucking, I had to get a picture in front of it. It was funny.
Doing here. It's like doing here. It's like
Which new cast member are you most excited to see? Kurt Wedden. Wedden. I'm really excited to see John Boyega's performance. He's another one, man. He is like Mark Hamill. He is so enthusiastic and it's infectious. He seems just so happy to be there, you know, and it's great to see that. Yeah, I'm most excited to see him. If you haven't seen Attack the Block, which is a movie he was in about like kids that live in, I think it was London. I can't remember. But yeah, they live in London, and then it's a ridiculous movie premise, but alien invasion happens, and these kids have like bats and shit, and they have to fight off aliens in the inner city, and it's so awesome. Do you like to watch football, and what are some of your teams in the NFL? Joe Willard. Yeah, I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. I'm also, when it comes to college football, I like Ohio State and the Gators. And the Gators is, Ohio State is family, and the Gators is the family I married into, pretty much.
That their fight was over at last, and that news of their hard-won freedom would soon reach across the galaxy. Luke, Leia, Han, and Lando hugged each other.
Do you think the story of Force Unleashed is better than the prequels? David Jackson. Honestly, when the cutscenes were happening, I was looking at the chat. I probably should have been paying attention. Oh, that's awesome, Sam. I've always wanted to go out to London and watch a Jags game out there. That's really cool. Yeah, I love South Park, Kenny. Kenny McCormick. You son of a bitch. Yeah, South Park. The episode recently with what is that website called? Yelp. The Yelp episode. The end of that, the song, I was crying. It was like 5 in the morning. What I do normally is like I wake up. I'm an early riser. I'm usually up by 5 in the morning every morning, and that's when I watch like Next Generation or South Park or shit like that. But I watched that, and it was like 5 in the morning, and I was crying, laughing on my couch.
Don't understand. Never have.
Is JJ a better director than Lucas? Eli Rothstein. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think many people would argue not. He's directed a lot more. He's done a lot more. Lucas directed A New Hope. He didn't direct Empire. He didn't direct Return of the Jedi. He did direct the prequels. He directed Red Tails, and he directed not Willow. Oh, Howard the Duck? Is that what it's called? Howard the Duck? I don't know. But yeah, I think J.J. Abrams is a much better director than Lucas. I know, I'm sure fucking a lot of people will be upset about that. I don't know, whatever. I think the proof is in the work. So. Do you like the movie Halloween? Joe Willard. Yeah, man. That's that's another one I always watch a lot with my family. Yeah, that's a good one. I actually recently saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre because my wife, I told her I'd never seen it, and she made me sit down and watch it, which was really good too. I didn't watch too many horror movies this Halloween. Thanks, Joseph. I appreciate that, Joseph Sherwood. How many comics do you own, Bob Sweet? I don't really own too many. I own a handful of comics. I did a fundraiser. God, maybe it was like 2 or 3 years ago, around Christmas time, where every shirt sale went to Wolfson's Children's Hospital. So I went. Well, it didn't go to the hospital. All the shirt sale money that I received, I bought comics and books and all that kind of stuff. I had a huge basket full of comics and books, like kids' books and stuff. And I went to the hospital dressed up in my armor, and I handed out the comics and stuff. And a few of them I bought 2 copies of because I thought they were interesting. So I really only have like 10 comics in the house. I don't really collect much, but do you consider yourself a geeky nerd, movie cheese? I consider myself a dude. I don't know. I don't like labels, man. You're into what you're into. Do you like the Philadelphia Eagles? I mean, I like the Jags. That's about it. What do you expect from Rogue One, Lord Mitchell? I want it to be, well, at least I don't want it to be, but in my head, I think it'd be really cool if they took like an espionage route, like almost like a spy thriller kind of twist on a Star Wars movie, since they're going to be going after the Death Star plans. I think that would be a really cool way to present a new, fresh spin on Star Wars. I'm probably not going to keep playing tonight. I'm just going to keep answering questions for a bit longer. I do have to take off in a few minutes, so probably 10 minutes. But what was your first IMAX movie? That's a really good question. Ian Evans, my first IMAX movie. God. It might have been. I don't think it was even a movie. I think it was a documentary called Hubble 3D, if that's what I'm remembering correctly. And I think it was narrated by Leonardo DiCaprio. I might be wrong, but I think my first movie in IMAX was The Dark Knight. I think. I don't think I'd ever seen a movie in IMAX before that, which was a good fucking one to see IMAX in. That's for sure. Favorite current TV show? Mr. Movie Monkey. Mr. Movie Monkey? Dude, where have you been? I used to watch your shit all the time. You and your buddy had an awesome chemistry. Seriously, shoot me a message on Facebook, man. I really enjoyed your video. Everybody, check out Mr. Movie Monkey. and tell him to keep fucking making videos, because they were good. Unless you've made them in the past couple months, because I haven't checked. But you should totally check it out, or start doing it up again, man. You did a really good job. So much so that I forgot your fucking question. Shit.
You must learn the ways of the Force if you're to come with me to Alderaan.
Alderaan. I'm not going to Alderaan.
Keep
I'm gonna get
fucking
home.
making
Hey, I'm in for
videos.
as it is.
I need your help.
Ever play Lego Star Wars games? Movie Man Mania 26. I did. God. When I had my Wii, before I got my Wii U, and I don't know what happened to all my Wii games. But yeah, I played it. The Lego game I'm playing right now is Marvel Superheroes, I think it's called, which is fun. That's a good, like, I play that with my wife, and it's cool that they give both players, like, so much to do, you know? It's a good just sitting on the couch playing kind of game, but... Have you accidentally been spoiled by anything for The Force Awakens? Logan Lambert. No, I don't pay attention to any. I get a lot of messages, a lot of fucking messages. And as soon as I see something, I immediately shut it off. I don't want to be spoiled. Is Bob Saget my favorite actor? Yeah. Opinions on Blood Diamond, which is another movie my wife loves that I've never seen. I need to watch that. Did you watch the Chris Stuckman Star Wars review, C-Funk99? No, I didn't. I saw that he uploaded that. Him and Jeremy Johns, yeah, Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns are my, like, go-to, like, if a movie, I say like a lot, don't I? But, yeah, if a movie comes out, I will immediately go to them to watch their reviews after I've seen the movie, because they do a really good job. It's just short to the point, you know? Yeah. I kind of wish I would have started a channel like that where I review movies. Maybe I still can, a secondary channel. But, because it's topical, you can always make new content, you know, based on stuff that's popular right now. And that's a really good way to build an audience, you know? If any of you guys are looking to start making videos and you think you have something to say, everybody has something to say, you could start a movie review channel. They're great to do. Everybody likes them, you know? Did you ever play Star Wars Republic? Star Wars Republic. Republic Commando? Maybe that's what you mean. I don't know. No, I haven't. I have it on Steam. I don't even know what it is, honestly. But if people want me to play it, I'll totally play it. Flick Pick is pretty good too. Is that who I'm thinking of? The guy who's like fucking jacked. He's like a bodybuilder, but he reviews movies. Yeah, his channel is good too. I can't remember if that's his name or not. Best Mission Impossible movie, Timothy Fleming. Man, those movies they have gotten so good. My favorite one is still the first one, just because, I mean, the newer ones are really fun. They're so over the top and ridiculous. The first one for me it's still the best for me. But Ghost Protocol and Rogue Nation were awesome. They're just like, they're a fun ride, man. They do a good job with those movies. No, I haven't seen the honest trailer for Force Awakens from Screen Junkies. Chaos 84, Arcus 84. I need to see that. I didn't know they did that. What inspired you to make this channel? Funny Penguin 18. What inspired me? I'm sure I've said it. Yeah, I know I've said it before. It was in podcast, but I got out of the Navy in 2011, and I really didn't know what the hell to do. And then the Blu-rays had already been out? When were the Blu-rays released? I don't know. It was around the time when the Blu-rays were released, and I had a few friends over and we were watching them and just talking about them. And I said, I've been thinking about making a channel and talking about the changes in the special edition and the Blu-rays and all that. And one of my friends said, do it. So it was really born out of boredom, and I felt like something that I loved was being tampered with, and then it just went from there. Like I felt like I had something to say, and if you guys can start a channel too, man, do it. Yeah, no kidding, man. Ben Wagner, Ben Wagner's been around for a long time. Humble origins indeed. Ben Wagner. Ben loves politics? Mr. Moderator himself? Am I a fan of astronomy? David Jackson. Oh yeah, big time. Check out Mr. Ben Wagner. Yeah. Ben, you're the best. You're the fucking best. Yeah, Ben is a forum moderator from HelloGreedo.com. And if you guys didn't know I had a forum, all 200 people watching this right now, go sign up for the forum. There's a lot of great people on there talking Star Wars. A lot of people on there probably want to start playing Star Wars Galaxies. You can, so yeah, go sign up for the forum and start a Galaxies clan, or start playing games together and shit like that. There's so much cool shit on there. Yeah, thanks for everything, Ben. You've been a ridiculously good help. Have you seen Pulp Fiction? Yeah, love it. Are you a fan of the Back to the Future trilogy? Yep, I talked about that earlier, but that's probably my second favorite trilogy, behind Star Wars. Have you ever watched a launch from Kennedy, Scott Payne? Yeah, I've seen a bunch of launches before they canceled the shuttle program. I used to live in Orlando for a bit, and every launch I would drive over. I mean, half of them were scrubbed, and it would be a disappointing night driving home. But yeah, I've seen a bunch. I was actually at the very last shuttle launch. I got video of it, and that was a really cool experience. There were a lot of people there for that one. But yeah, I've seen a lot of shuttle launches. I've been meaning to go down to watch a few rocket launches. I just haven't. The schedule for rocket launches seems to be so wishy-washy. I don't know. Yeah, I love Indiana Jones. Stone Cold production. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. Michael Myers. I don't know. I've always liked the Halloween movies better than, or more than Friday the 13th. Do you think the hate on Battlefront is too much? Please answer, Chris Martinez. I haven't been paying attention. Is there a lot of hate for Battlefront? I haven't been paying attention to it. I read and listen to what I want to read and listen to. I guess I have blinders on. I know people were complaining about the lack of content, but I didn't play the beta, and I don't know how much content there will be. I don't know. I'm just excited to play it. The hate, yeah, the hate of everything is probably too much, but I don't know. I'm excited. What podcast do you like? Castro the Real Deal. My go-to number one podcast when when I'm doing yard work or I have hours to kill working on something is the Joe Rogan Experience. I fucking love that podcast so much. It's all over the place. Different topics of conversation, different type of guests, from scientists to comedians to UFC fighters, just all different types of people. And he's a really good interviewer and dude. And yeah, it's a good podcast. I also like The Nerdist with Chris Hardwick. My buddy turned me on to a podcast called James Bonding, which I've been listening to a lot for the past couple days. And Matt Myra from Nerdist is the host. And him and a couple buddies, or different guests every time, will watch a James Bond movie and then just have like a 2-hour podcast about it. And it's awesome. Chris Hardwick's show is pretty good. Is that the At Midnight? I've only seen a couple episodes of that, but it was good. I like how he has a lot of different guests on. Duncan Trussell is one of my favorite. Oh, Duncan Trussell Family Hour has a good podcast. He's a interesting guy. Fun to listen to. I agree, Movie Cheese. Oh yeah, Schmoes. No. I've watched it, and they have a YouTube channel too. I've watched that. I didn't know they had I'm sure they have a podcast. They have everything. They're huge. But yeah, I have seen the new Cosmos series, David. It's really good. Really good. Nobody can beat Carl Sagan though. Do I wish there was another The Force Awakens trailer? No, I don't, Cole. I think that last one was perfect. It kept the mystery alive, and that's it. Skittles or M&Ms? M&Ms.
Well, I guess you don't know everything about women yet.
Yeah, I did. I watched that review, and Chris Stuckman, Mad Max, David. Yeah, he did love it. I got a free Mad Max poster from when I saw the movie opening night, and it hangs on my wall right now. It was a lot of fun. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah, that's a really fun movie too. There's not much sci-fi that I mean, there's a lot of shitty sci-fi, but stuff like that's super goofy. I love it. It's like a Men in Black kind of thing. I can't get enough. Where they don't take themselves too serious, you know. No, I've never read Hitchhiker's Guide, no. Are you a fan of Star Wars? Not sure why, but I get a strong vibe that you are. Any plans to audition for a part in future Star Wars films? Elijah, shit, your name went off the chat. I never thought about that. That would be fun. Yeah, I've never done any kind of acting or anything, but yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I guess I have done acting on my channel, haven't I? But, I don't know. It's worth a shot, right? No, I've never played an Assassin's Creed game, but I'm thinking about picking up the new one. Yeah, Ben. That'd be cool to be an extra and tell everybody that I was an extra. That'd be really neat. Yep, Starship Troopers, I got that one on Blu-ray too. That's, oh yeah, that really, I mean, pretty much 100% influenced my Galactic Empire propaganda video. I mean, that's obvious. Can my buddy Jack have a birthday shout out? The Magic Pug. Happy birthday, Jack. Happy birthday, Jack. What's my favorite song from this album? The one where, can you guys hear that all right? I don't know if it's too quiet or not, but I like which one is it? The Force is really good. R2 is really, I mean, they're all really good, but the one that I always use for videos is R2. It's just really good background music. You know. Yeah, I do want to do another propaganda video, Steven. But it would, I like doing it, the idea of it, I have to wear my armor, which I can't get into myself, so I just need to, and I need to fix my armor. A lot of things are kind of wearing down, but yeah, I'll definitely make one in the future, another one. Do I listen to Queen? Hector Aguilar. Yeah, I do. Yep. When Bohemian Rhapsody comes on, it's hard for me to not scream out. Yeah, Casino Royale was great, man. Ian Evans. I don't know what my favorite one is. It's hard to pick. Who is my favorite artist or band? Shadow X. Probably Ryan Adams. Or Mike Kinsella, who has a solo project called Owen. It's really good. What is your favorite era of music? I grew up really listening to what my dad really liked as a kid, like a lot of 60s, 70s stuff. I was hugely into the Beatles and Bob Seger, and then like we would always listen to Motown and stuff like that, like old stuff, Frank Sinatra, even Frank Sinatra, but Hank Williams Sr. I don't know, I like it all. I don't know. I'm sure people that are joining this stream just searching for Star Wars games are like, why the hell is this guy just answering questions? But if you're just joining the stream and you don't know what the hell's going on, go subscribe to the YouTube channel and check out all the videos. You might like it. It's all Star Wars stuff. So, have you seen Full Metal Jacket? Rebecca Clark. Yeah, I have. That's one of Kubrick's best. Have I heard of the Gorillas? Oh yeah, definitely. Favorite Kubrick movie? Definitely 2001: A Space Odyssey. Have you thought about doing podcasts, even a Q&A? Yeah, I need to do another episode. Me and my buddy, during our Halloween party, we talked about starting a podcast leading up to The Force Awakens. So I think we're gonna do something like that. It'd be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, Clockwork Orange. Why didn't I think about Clockwork Orange? I got a big poster of Clockwork Orange on my wall too. That's one of my favorites. What's my favorite Beatles album? Probably maybe Rubber Soul. Probably Rubber Soul. I was I was in London earlier in April, and we actually went to Abbey Road and walked across that, and it was really cool. Yeah, maybe Abbey Road's my favorite album. I don't know. They're all good. Actually, I kind of prefer the earlier Beatles stuff. I want to hold your hand and all that kind of stuff. But...
What do you think, Abraham?
What PG-13 movie should be rated R? It's funny looking back, like movies that have PG-13 ratings back in the 80s would totally have a hard R nowadays. Even kids movies like
What do you think?
Goonies, like I think that's PG. Let me check that. Is it PG? The Goonies. Yeah, it's PG. The Goonies is PG. They curse and stuff. And what? Stand By Me? See? Yeah. Oh, that's R. Oh, really? Stand By Me's R. Huh. Yeah, a lot of movies from the 80s would have totally R ratings nowadays. Which it's weird to me because I don't know. I watched all that kind of stuff when I was a kid. I watched Alien when I was, God, I was probably fucking like at 9 years old when I first saw Alien. And I don't know, it didn't really affect me that much. I think kids are tougher than people think. I don't know. Kids curse. Kids talk shit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Rate Star Wars with scientific accuracy, David Jackson. That's impossible. I mean, right away, the ships don't bank like... They have no need to bank in space. I don't know, that's impossible. Yeah, I definitely will do a Star Wars Battlefront review when it comes out, and the day it comes out is on a Tuesday on November 17th, which is a Tuesday. So what I'm going to do is play from 9:30 in the morning and literally stream all day until probably 5 o'clock and just play Battlefront. And that'll be like my first thoughts, and I'll, chit-chat with everybody and watch the chat. So if you guys want to watch it, you guys really shouldn't watch it. You should probably play Battlefront yourself, but if you're at work, feel free to join the chat on the stream and make sure your boss doesn't see you. Oh shit, charcoal and Ben, yeah, I'll definitely do that. It might be, I'll do it next time, or scroll through the chat and make you guys mods. That'd be great. Yeah, probably get some people fired. Do you prefer the Imperial or the First Order Stormtrooper design? I mean, I love the classic Stormtrooper design, man. It has imperfections in it. I don't know. I like watching. That's what like bummed me out about the prequels. There was no real set of armor made for clone troopers. It was all CG. Every single clone trooper was CG. It just, I don't know, whatever. But when you watch A New Hope, all of the Stormtrooper armor is like kind of unique to itself. Some just doesn't fit the dude right. Some's fallen apart, and I love that. That movie, Matt, you can see how it's made, and that's why I love my sort of set of Stormtrooper armor, because it does have those imperfections, and it's A New Hope screen accurate, Top 10 worst Jar Jar scenes. There's only one bad Jar Jar scene. It's the Phantom Menace. Will you ever do a meet and greet? I live close in West Palm Beach. Chris Martinez. That'd be cool. I'd love to do it at a convention, Yeah, that'd be really neat. If I'm ever at a convention, which I don't go to many, I need to start going to them. But I plan on going to Comic-Con next year. Yeah, if I'm ever at a convention, I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight, and I'm behind schedule. So, yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Go to HelloGreedo.com, sign up for the forum, follow the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all that jazz. So I'm sorry the stream cut out way earlier. I had all that technical issue bullshit. But this second stream, I've been on here for 3.5 hours. So this is a lot of fun. I need to do Q&As like this more often. Yeah, plan on doing more Q&As like this. This has been awesome. So I will talk to you guys next time. And thank you all for the support from the bottom of my heart. Big hugs.